Champa Prakasa Jana do 150 Krotia Krana no Wombo FM. Peace 104.3 FM Sydney and if you are there we I was from a few day dog peace FM Moti and Kemamu na maha and there we Moti and Kansas so our okay FM Lilith FM Eka peace FM who are Beka Johnson Accra ship house if you can see him Ewie Ebiti and Ka ewo Hello FM despite Aburusam wo Kumasi Dum Railways wa stations 100 and so Saba Beka ya Mubi esan said Bofra abre ena enseni apetu prani bola bed atin police na akwaso didie station 100 yada ruma obi bia wagana map mu bia tie kasebo bia na yede wo masen santa sada so ena se wo social media platform awodo ni na so a Peace FM ya yene ko free Istanbul ne bo adoeba yede ni na boyebo a wo ko wa ya diaboso Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Zoom, WhatsApp. Ewe na no. Ube hu yan. Ewe yan ne bone. Aya from Tubraka sebo ene de edam. Na se de yese ka sebo na se bia no a. Ye de bambo efutisem eye na se kane ane akwanso han no. Ene Peace FM News. Ene national security. Ye yese ntampen maka batiri mu a. Bambo efutisem wa ye de ema ye ho no se. Se ye free fianko ade a obi tu kwan. Si ye free fianko ade a obi free baby ko baby. Ye ene na wie ya de sede ne se ya kwantium. Enemy free ya kwa. Aya ye very alert papa as a bungalow kraman. Wote hwe twoni be muoni na ho. Ya mama dia se mpotem nso so ayete no. Wo mo aye no wo mote no. Ye behu wo mo ebe ya kura nke bi number je. Bia no free fie yi. Ni papa no fo bi asiwachi. Ebia wona na mo kwana no. O pespanda ni wi spanda bi de bie. Wo betumi atene to ama ho. Ano betumi bisa asem esi bi na mo kwana no wasema no ana. Eno dan nchen yi a. Aya ye na wo ye montemu a. Shine your eyes moni na ho. Na ka se wo area ho no. Bomodia se udi bi be hye o memory gig nim. Se de be ya se wo ka bi ana ka wo bi eba area ho a. Mu be se jamani paboni ni ka wonye ewu a obedi wei eye futisem kakra ya de ma ye ho
na yenhwe de akotire kasebo no mu kanema mpanin John Dramani Muhammad ya tudwa enra nkasa ho dwumadi oni omenye yese ehia sam pipi aban yim wo frefre nim de fomi esikoso na oman ne sikasam ekodi chi no ye hunu ne ka ene ne ka su yie prekom
to expeditiously convene a national dialogue on the economy at which the best and brightest minds of our nation would be brought together to huddle and formulate a robust response to the challenges confronting us.
Chief Executive Officer Ghana Commodities Exchange ena SSA ehia sa ban ene nwumanwuma to abasakom na ye hye ewo technical adesua ene ho adwuma ye mu na afa so sikasemu nimde ene ho adwuma so ye de emawura mu bi
do something, they will do it, and they can drive business and it can contribute significantly to the country's economy.
Deputy Executive Director Send Ghana and ekasa se aban yi COVID-19 shenti omanfo ajeja wo ho COVID-19 protocols ne afanya adwuma empo empane no aye wode aboye ho ban no ya to no asaram
so mampanin yi we need fear kwan wan kase yi totally and in na say Ghana Health Service any other health way for kase yes yi all the restrictions there but some of the protocols yankoso
Gawes Municipal Chief Executive Clement Wilkinson say engineer for mubu adanguo no enya ne bone mu omu be yi akwan enu nti wa obi bisi ba bi ensi yie wo dia besi kwam na na obi anka hwe nkire se eho ya odia entiebu a wanya abanya asem enu ehu adwuma na omo ye nensawam eni ofan ko kwantempon no watimi ayi enne yen lifestyle kasebo no ye beto aso na watwe mu ne ye hwe se e ma krakra won baabi na krakra na omo kra na mu no nso ye wa kwan bebre de ye de kwa ha a ye de siesie ho no e ho asem etesen eno na ne ye de beba e wo lifestyle kasebo mu
Mama Africa ya mo ka ye de kwa ha
eno ye twi ye
ayo be ka se kwa
kwa man ka kwa ha me se kwa ha
Kwani ye na hanu so ye.
Me pacho ye twi kasa. Ko anim.
Engineers you wanga underground o.
Ko anim.
I was a fanzam bika ye ni wona na wie ya bo anu ayede ba nene. Do the do who la who. And then you be future me by all means. Na ye na nwekwa kesem yenu nyensa a wo mase ase ade ka se boye bra mu de ne kan yi. Aye MTN kwa na ma internet a speed ramps enim portals nim barrier nim e demonstrate say for mu kwan. And it is MTN 4G plus and a table net no. And a wo use wa. And then wa wo di das ya se bantin ye gya na kire. Say internet no data no nya wo download bibia na be kire. Wa wo di MTN 4G plus and the MTN table net download ade a wo ete saying. Ka 20 na ba won sa no. Na ade na download we wie. Etu kra download na wo kra say a download we wie. MTN no so wonders. MTN internet speed they do. Na Susie aba sentence so da roma. Ye eno na no sami ni nyuma wo boye se enso na mu na be se dem ma ye na me nko ama kuma lenda ena na adwudie pan. Be ma wanonom CB men capsules ene otumenya akukuduro ekesi ni giski na lomo nu komchi wa ni si manjole nim se enso na mu na kwasa dem na yenye apompi Romeo and Juliet benkoto ben sorry etans won nim CB men capsules we siesie no we siesie no pa echenye ko amatai ade yi ebrem se kim nkrat mi som nkrat adonku e mane yeye na Susie Herbal Center senka CB women capsules ama enko de po ane nkabone aye yenuanom man kwates kon nimu defe CB women capsules adawroma underground ho the kingdom of Nwanwa V-boot away na yem as I from utium as I would do hone unano o spare parts in na kwa uzro CB women capsules no esiesie ho de ene beka wansem no edwo kra den kasa news no kra ni kwa se nke yeka esanse CB ne ho we kwa ha ba biem na ye na CB soap so wa unanti apapa se prekese unanti apapa se prekese o de koda be ma be seed so a echen peg wo sori atumi twi be seed ni do achi me pa cho pi fa CB soap no fa your pedicure na unanti anya tron enrei Herbal ni pharmacy ni chemical shops na wo benya bi etu phone fresh Susie Herbal Center 0247 341 671 0247 111 671 and 0246 578750. This way chocolate drink. Cocoa anonia de emu ehwam na wonum no akọ body mu a unye energy drink. Unya so be kwa gym ana beni akodi anwodi nuro. Obenya anwoden de aye adwuma. Demu ni na a wonte bre wa chire. Enmeko ya dawro mane de pram tebe ka se boyi ba. Akan kan for ye me. Ohene nana kwame ammo ena
nana ya kunadu afeka sebonu musemni enu ana kane mampeni John Dramani Mahama ne omeyi kasa ye na kasa no ne omeyi ka ye nom UPSA atrakase mu e de okoko gina ye e na okire na dwen e wo sede sikasam na ekọ ene de wo hwe kwan sanka ban yi ebeye kasa mu no de tudwa se ya bedru ba bia ye dri esa ban na so den na hihya hodo ban ne ye no enko yie nom na ama na wiewie samwako ene edu wo kan bi o se enche bosumi yi kọ na wieye ahyenti ade boss ha be peja kosoro wo hanche mu edunkron 19%. Yesika sidi nenso dollar twena boa so ama sese de ensahwe ama adwadi aye tawe petrol nenso so a eboni huri kwam wakeka we nyina bomu a eyomafo botom na na chese edi amia etina sika ho aye den we sei enti enosu se ebredu se omampani na nado ene na ban wo frefre nimdifo ne wo motena se na omafo cheche wadwe anaso enimdifo achira dwen ekwam papa ye befa so a ye bedan doman sika anim enti wo se wo hwe kwan se omampani na nado nkasa ho no a one omayi beye no ebeye de eyi ye free amane no aye na mu no mu na de akoyedi mu.
I asked the president to deploy some of the arsenals from the presidential toolkit and reshuffle his government. to inject innovation and freshness of thinking into the running of the country. I also ask that the President address the nation to inform the public about the specific steps that he was intending to take to turn the condition around. This address was meant to calm the anxiety of the investor community and rally Ghanaians behind any such effort that he was willing to take. Regrettably, the President dug in and failed any of these suggestions. Let me note that since this event was advertised last weekend, I have been made aware that the President intends to address the nation sometime over this weekend. It is my prayer that his words would strike the right chords in the hearts of Ghanaians.
Omampeni da John Dramani Mahama Manasu ho wode ne tumu bi se sikasem so for rack no for realta mo na mbenti omampeni na nadu enyinadi na entoto eniama kakra emwa emani da so kakra enso so emra.
Immediately after the elections, it became clear that we had been thrown into a bottomless pit of debt round our necks, staggering budget deficits, and a rapidly deteriorating fiscal position. The looming disaster at the time required an urgent response. And even as the crisis deepened, earlier this year, we in NDC besieged government with many prescriptions which are articulated in the Ghana at the Crossroads speech in May this year. And I urge government to seek multilateral assistance urgently. Among others, I also called on President Akufo-Addo to expeditiously convene a national dialogue on the economy at which the best and brightest minds of our nation would be brought together to huddle and formulate a robust response to the challenges confronting us. I guess that is too late now. I re-echo demands by Ghanaians that the finance minister and the chair of the economic management team, who have been primarily responsible for this economic catastrophe, should be relieved of their positions to breed confidence among stakeholders and offer the economy a new lease of life.
Na ne krakra no kanema mpeni John Dramani Mahama se NDC sama nyokwa ye krado aban hia adwenkyere hia susuye beboa ma niema dane esikasemu a wode be ma aban dodo.
Last December, the President is on record as having said the present economic mess is not my fault. Refuses to accept responsibility. For emphasis, the biggest blame for the current tragic situation in which we find ourselves lies with the very people charged with managing the country and not with the pandemic, not with any war in any country, as has been unprofessionally posited. And Ghana has been treated as an experimental playground or a family heirloom. And I regret to say this was all avoidable. Things could have been different, and I've remained very convinced that they could have been different. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to restate what I have said over the years. We are ever ready and willing to share pragmatic steps that will help put our nation back on track. Ideally, in situations like this, backroom channels of communications should exist between the ruling party and the opposition to allow for exchange of views on important matters of national interest to the benefit of Ghanaians. Unfortunately, that has not been the case under this government.
Kanema mpeni John Dramani Mahama ne na oti yim enim di fo na dwenkyere wo ho ne sei ye sha Selfie Garden City University ho na Dr. Francis Tando eye adwuma wono ne opani a oda economics department no doc peace fm suni mahan
ya mame me joso
ye da se pe wie ye da se what da roma Baby, I shassie, Utie Kanman Penny John Dramani Mahama, and no minim so utie ne pa, and a neso yabokakra, ama woni etie phone na eti. What Jenny saying?
But you made us say. I'm say, I'm paying that John Dramani Mahama, and Ra. Nyama Okikaya no. The American say, I'm say, man, ya, okay, 10 years, and I say you will country from opposition. Once opposition to her and some of Mobacano, a Ghana centered some Kwana Omuka. Every kind of I'm paying that say you encourage the production of poultry products. Now, yeah, okay, no major to say. Now, when your opportunity to be on my peninda, besides Sanka, they are not your farm because once a poultry product, or let's say poultry product, rice, tomatoes. And sugar and guano, Yakaboma, that costs about 3 billion every year to import those in Yama. Nasani Amanosono, on no crown words and say, you were more capacity to produce it. Into Sankayan to Yasha Kranan, yes, Adiana. $3 billion at the Bagana for bottom. Cost pressure to your exchange rate. So, into Usha's idea. In fact, I asama, Yenina advocate say, and Yamabia Yaton or my Muha, Yaya to Yaya, and Kayam Fam Rantoso. Now you make sure say Yabi. You're starting Kakan, if you baby, no, not as I say, Yatumiana. But Sisia, Benoka say, Oman Penin that bet to me, Casasam with for the bed. Now, so, I'm saying, what Bemuno, young moon. So, about way so, of my catchano, a dear, or no so you, about no position, about cancer, because you're sure about me lectures now. Now, I'm a economic lectures now. Who says, answer some way in Ano, about me, I can't do, Sika way up, yet to me the year way, Uncle Bay say, Obadiano, and ya, be some say. So, what can't be my dearness? Because, as a mama being kind, who said, Nanny told you sober, or in some of the Kayano. With the exception of areas we are not yet so political. Now, the big crowd want me an immediate solution to the inflation and your friend is saying exchange rate problem. No? And now, me fortune kaka. But what can some of the Kaya Nebia? And ya some as you know, the Bobra, Atabua, or Koya Koka say, Uncle Dan Latte, say domestication, to no believe in domestication. Now, baby, say, oh, my domestication, or you could see saying. Sir, the Latin to me and can you say the Akan. Now, say, or no, said your Tiasiano. Dear, you to me here, because Sanka, a dear or shall see good beer. And Casabre, about when so buy and Puna say, one to me and yet run to us or cry, in Casablanca Bacobi. Or Casa or Muye, sugar processing, sugar factory or commander. No correct, but I'm saying, side, you know, not Ghana, yet the politics I had the same near my, you're saying. Enti anura o ma beyin kasa ne de so wo hwe toto ne ma ho a wo say a typical opposition talker ama amanfo aboto o mudiem say that you are to aba ama opposition no but eni ama kakra me so ne kasa no me fire me say when to me anka ne say yeah it's just say inflation is 40 something percent o ka say anka aba njai say Bank of Ghana ebe finance government debt no no correct I don't know about my inflation number for na ni bio no ni amabu akosoro yeti ha o yala kofi 1000 your friend is saying Ghana ni etire sisi akra de ya no yatene say abai mu kra de bo say individuals na asheda inflated price na sa ni aba ni sa na abai wanada presidential toolkit abai no woni bi ni say nka your friend is saying Ghana buffer stock Ghana your buffer stock company. Buffer stock no be aye me say enyama ni busu a na wato bi ekosi ama ne bo na nkofam. Say enyama ye den a na wakofa bi ebegum na ama bo no nti aba ye nya stable prices. Sisi aye ka say oya bo aye den. Enkrofo afa opportunity. Say aye no kora say opportunity na enkrofo afa no. Ye na buffer stock for ye. Na nka me susu say nka president Mahama be ka say ye ma buffer stock no say oya no po bi ne ha. Omumfa bi mbra. Omumbeton aboa ne bo ebewo from ama omo aseda inflate our price no ebetumi akofo Ghana for ho aha mo but I'm saying immediate solutions ne there former president when to me amadi but in yamo kekan ne there we political aspect na ewo mu na wo say ne nsam okan ne there etosuma say oba abamu anaka mo wa abamu po to me 50% and come say yandru dia yadu
na wo ka say eba solution dia wa maybe wo kan ye wona asem no mu say ye frɛ NDC say ekuo na say ye ma won kwan say won kyerɛ ye ne dani a ene beye yi a wo ma ye krado say wo de be ma na wo ka bio say wo gina kyerɛ ho a wo hu ne yi say bia wo mu eti bia o gina kyerɛ say na wo sese ye frɛ no a ode nimde ne beba no ebeboa ama niam akoyie e wo se ye frɛ wo mo ansan so enanimde no wo de akwaboa ama aban atenetene niam ana
yo am say president of opportunity and yes or chairman aban finance and can you say nimde no with the exception of a bia the ebe security concerns security ebe tight but and can ordinary no no all kasa no can say and niam o pese o kakatra aban no only on because I said Ghana politics no. I so difficult to say. I been my buy so best opposition. And it's so difficult for governments in power. I'm saying, no, Katana by Krano, Sadia and I will say, obviously, by opposition, say, Umbra no 5 ideas in Sadia, your politics is into. And to no Katanim so more friend. And to say, yeah, I want to bet me a more Ghana for, and can say, outlining me in a Google. Say, we are A, B, C, and D. So, for instance, price changes. Maka say, Sadia Niama Buakoson, Basta Stock Company, no, you're releasing. You release it to system nima e betumi aboama enema bo no etumi stabilize ntinka onfane asenano onfane nyina ngugu say Mr President so wo frame a e bia makatalogu we nyina na sadia me kire no akwan e bia ye fa so e be ye ni nemom no ye the solution A, B and C on can't from because I say sadio abanya otiso sisi ano am say na asem no otie na asem e din kakra because ono kasa ne MPC kura ka bi no oye ya say o antwen ne mra wa hye no enso ye nti mingi bi say aban ba frɛ no nka oba betumi afrom mun nyina na bi odi president da onim say bia Ghana man no eniama esiko president former president Kufo ho ono so te aman mu wa hye mra wa ye omun nyina ho nti nka bi a yebetumi na na do betumi asembo omo say na ko am ya say kwafo ne say am bi ba ono so timbi nti nyina dia mo bi a mo ma nyina yenye say di Ghana na eye ya Ghana ye wiansa ya party so aba
yada se doc yada se pani chimu Dr. Francis Tando wono ne head of economics department Garden City University ene ne di nkomo fa kan mampani JM enra onye omayin kasa ho no eho
na enkasa ho no ba ko bia mu akane mampani John Dramani Mahama ekan ye efa Ghana sikasem ne ntote ho na obamane se ama bi sikasem ne ntote efiri animonyamu ko animonyamu no Ghana yade ne de fra ho kyanya ho yehiem ekwa ho kyanya ho yehiem a kane nanka Ghana sikasem ne ho amokyere no e wode naziri ye ne ye wa primary afekra de wakase de dru junior high school graduate na ekwa SS nwako university graduate yana kane mampani John Dramani Mahama echirem eno se Ghana ye weyi obu nkompo ewe abosumi du a etwamu no dia wodi na niwu ye efa Ghana ye sika sidi no ni se sika sidi no oh ne so tia na etie se sidi no wa short moja eswatia ba ye omuchichemu adu osiamienu 62% na no se nkode Ghana ye sika sidi ne to $1 no ho a dollar na ye kese abone wedi ama asesa ye to adore sade se preko bracha se kwe no sidi ne de wafon ye tengelenge na ya sa ye kwa se kama batan a wodi ne gina dollar nanimu a o ai se tatia ye na biu wo ba mane se eka ese Ghana ye to se kokobo a hu aduma ana hu bra ye bono hu che kaka motobi wo se nam sa ye so ekanti se Ghana ye ko amansandom si ekopebosia ba na obi adani ni atre yen mampani dada John Dramani Mahama se we de obesre abayi tu na mo bia opese wode ye sikasem anya sidi no a na ho ode so ate no bibi na ode sa na montuo no ebi nye de anya ne se wosin se ye betena Ghana ase na Central Bank ena eba be hwe aban na wo hwe aban so na nkenim se Central Bank hwe aban wode sika bi ma aban ama aban di abo ma no bra ya ye mra se chat wo se ani kwan se tra 5% we die etumi tra kra wo se ni sei I say zapinat pania edi name eni etire no wo se Central Bank na no won kwate a wo mu gunhyehyɛ so se wo mu kotwa sika ko print sika ba na ye de aye sika sem no bibi wo se ni sei French ni beka se ne pa bon enye
placed on all non-concessional borrowing. Again, government must actively canvass our bilateral partners for more concessional financing and grants. There must be a stop to central bank financing of governments above the allowed 5% threshold. The current printing of money by the central bank to finance government's deficits is further fueling inflation. Governments must stop collateralizing statutory funds for the purpose of taking more loans. It has limited the financial space of the statutory funds such as Get Fund and the District Assembly's Common Fund. Government should desecuritize these funds and add them onto the public debt as part of the discussions on debt restructuring. We estimate that if the proceeds due ESLA, Get Fund, the Road Fund, etc., are freed of the burden of collateralization, government would have access to a total of about 16 billion in 2023, 17.6 billion in 2024, and 19.4 billion extra fiscal space in 2025 from these funds alone. This would significantly ease the cash crunch, which has crippled many sectors.
And what's the Yana Kanema Penijan Dramani Mahama Ebaman, yes, sir. Sa economic management team, no. Ebeyanka Mampeni and Manimuya, no one system. One system, Nas was some penny with the four, one margin would do. I was said the Akasika Sanfra Trama Esha, we are. As a Miyawa when Peninsula and France, my time. One woman Penin, one nano, a man in France will be answer.
The statement by the majority leader of a so-called compromise reached that the minister will leave after he has completed the budget and the IMF negotiations. I think this is untenable. Budget preparation and IMF negotiations are the results of teamwork. They are not the work of one individual. I fail to see how the absence of the minister will affect the preparation of the budget and the negotiations with the International Monetary Fund. There surely must be persons with the requisite experience in the MPP to carry on this work. After all, what happened to the mantra, we have the men?
Kwakamu ena kanema Penijan Dramani Mahama Ebaman, yes, sir. One do did ye pass Achia emuye as in Casabebo ina de. Yatim come one word dear, inshallah. Nyamepa, economy no, a better source in the data mubio. Na aye. Was it your mamuni here? Any and cabum. Na yan cabum noa. Ebe wapa ma yesika samto triano. Said your president is Kenya wording some word mensano. Obenya. And what's the Kanema Penijan Dramani Mahama? Added to Ghana for you say. Ye na ya pesa ya economy no, ebejina ne national. Adia warriors a Ghana ni bianye, or you watching yadwa. And he said, and we are near your Ghana no. Yama ye nin kwaso panye ni Ghana niane. So gobe say, would this Adrian year, one time with it. Sansa agency, Benum so the whole day. I'm not done saying I am young for friend to Jimmy Moon. What the moon was like a crown and summer edugu in Suezi, a just more. But to say, I dare you go quiet so, and I will probably be a show no more. This way, no way. Oh, say a locally produced foods are economy, no, a bit necessary.
There are things that we too can do as citizens in our own small way to minimize the suffering we're going through and help government turn the situation around. A good way to start will be to regulate and minimize our expenditure by sticking to only the things we really need. As much as possible, we need to acquire and sustain a taste and preference for locally manufactured products. If we must buy consumables or food products, let us consciously look for that rice or chicken that was produced locally, so that it doesn't become necessary for us to have to spend millions of dollars to import those same items. Let us consciously eat more of our local foods. This way, we reduce demand for foreign currency and we reduce the pressure on our currency and boost domestic production to create a win-win situation. We should cut down on non-essential foreign travel and also cut down expensive foreign products that we purchase for our homes. If there ever was a time for us to be thrifty, this is it.
Kanema Penijan Dramani Mahama, no, the way forward. And what the action, Muna Ubenya pass, we did. Nanya de Ayana churches. No more, Abetia face the war, Kraman reverse. French in the back as a me. Now, who did not cut him, Quine Pa, Gumupana, precast them. Ubenya. Dear war, Chosafi. Wait, any dollar or janka, and Abanya Ayania Tetano. Kanema Penino no. Wasn't say a digan and Yania. Oh, economy be do. And now come to us be a mooniano. Young Chasso. And then you may be a cracker from an neighbor. As Anya Mano. say Amagana, Ghana, you and say, Ebu Ghana, say, yeah, economics for because say substitute goods, you bet me use, Lina bet Yabama, economy, no, aye. Salamat Kuka pencil, yes, I'm training your man before. One another son. We bien say, Methodist for him book, editor Kanema Penny John Dramani Mama and someone with Brucey, our dear family, Ebrey.
Deputy Chief Executive and Deputy Executive Director Mum, Emma Send Ghana, Dr. Emmanuel Ayifadia to just say. Here's a Ghana focus on COVID-19 protocols. No, as you shall know, I had to home show mask, a bra who could depend, who on some who need dear pancoso, a fay do huni. Na brano so hu se unipadua mu asojafo egina yie no o se bread se se de esi atoto no ase no ye san kokofa na se de na hyehye no ho de ye adwuma ye ne sam wakwakohia kwakofa adwen na enhyemu ne adwen fa no na se kire ne se empanimfu ekoye hwehwemu wo mensini enwotwemu wo mu yi bi free Greater Accra mantemu na afi asante mantemu na za mensini nwotwe no wo mu kokohwe se COVID-19 vaccination empane no aye wode ahwen ye ho no se no manfo age no ase de yi o hye ne free ho no o manfo guso wo mpane no ana obi ayi nani eno no mkokotena ase kokoye hwehwemu ekini ye wo mensini enwotwemu a wo mu wie ama ne bo mo de bae ne hye nkuran de mu ne se ya toto protocols no ehye ne de bo ye ho ban no ya toto no ase ne senti na ama yewura Emmanuel Ayifa Esther se ehia se ye san edin hye no so na COVID no ogina kotia
be Ghana Health Service, Dr. Akan, a World Organization kind. I'm the teacher Bimpo can say, Onim CCR, Madam Food Quality Teacher Bia, on any Kuna, and COVID Nebi. And prayer, near the them say she's battling for her life. And the chair and say COVID no, and koi cry. I'm so mampeni ye, we need fear can one case, ye totally. And in Tina, I'm the Ghana Health Service, any other health way for Omakase. Yes, see, ye all the restrictions there. But some of the protocols, young Koswa said, oh, a domwa, obesho nose mask. Yeba who yansa, not regular any other, and ye be using hand sanitizer regularly. I think they say Koso. Now, I'm encourage you say, young most was in the young walk, or be on war vaccine, on walk.
Na Dr. Emmanuel Ayifa eke bionsa send Ghana hwehwe mu wo COVID-19 vaccination ho empane ne wo ho no so de omu hu ye ebini
generally ye hwe oma ye oma exit interviews the exit interviews is after omukoje vaccine no na ye ne oma kasa ahwe se ne oma koy generally na omunyina kasa omani so the Ghana Health Service staff or various vaccination centers we were Greater Accra and Asante region. Some selected districts. No man or manage. One main reason they say almost time almost spending of vaccination center now. That was very short. In fact, most of them indicated between 1 to 10 minutes. And Osha a boy manko for big nyako kache ni oh where the naki uni hoyancha also bet me ako vaccinating. That was one main reason why na omfise ayeway
Onipa yetini ni Dr. Emmanuel Ayifa wa ye Deputy Executive Director Send Ghana. Na Peace News ane Dr. Esther Odamia Siedu of Free Greater Accra Regional Health Directorate in the Koinshemu no ase kasaye ena wo bisa se COVID mpanye de enti ebi mo aye tintintinti ebi mo so twetwe omo na ase eye nsunsuanso ye wa kire no se sese no bu obi abem evisa vaccine panye de boy ho ban de eti anyarewa ahodo de dodo no a wo na kire nsunsuanso nkitinkiti bi te se tipaye te sa wo ede o kakra ene ade na nche eye britie bi huna konti ensese no eye akwansidie ewo pane no awokwo ede abo ho ban no ho
COVID no enkoye ye wonkofo a still omunya COVID no they get infected day in day out ye we bia ebi mo kwada ayaresabia vaccine ebeboa say anye bia unya COVID no kra it will prevent you from getting severe disease and I say bia ubewu aha na efe nso ube adhere to protocols no say ube show nose mask ube ho nsa ube social distance because next person now te on chain wonnim say bia wenya COVID bia na say wenya COVID vaccine it say vaccines na yede ma yen kola no ebi betumi nya effect na abekwa akwo akola measles ai bia ne ho be ye hye no COVID wo a ebia wonso ohun betumi ayehye baby apane no me de wo no ehwa be oya nti side effects no with almost every vaccine.
Onipo kasei Dr. Esther Odame Esiedu wo free Ghana Health Service Greater Accra Mantem ha sei na wono so de wei na eto COVID empane ne wo so kakra nso de to so ne se baby abedu aye wo mpane ne bie booster nsehwe na won so wawo bi kuakuo bi te se Angeles Foundation nom ene Mastercard nom nyina na mopotamu se obia bewo na so obia wa ebeboa ama COVID no ne nsunso boni entimi yepi etime sraw se won booster ne bia kokowo wo de wunya wo pane ne bi kura kokowo na sabre nyina ye jai nose mask yi ha na utra anye yie na woni hwe de hwe wo ho a yare no ebedu ensamone kwame
na ya twaka se bono so na yakọ ofan konse wam kwantempo no so municipal chief executive Fed Magan West Honorable Clement Wilkinson what the engineers police for na afa task force enim emene wo mutisi ofan konse wam kwantempo no eso na wo mkoya demolition and wo ye adan ne kiosk ne container phone no muchia ani bibibia esi ofanko eko ensawam ekwa no ho a ensi yi no wo madwiri wo mukusu dwiri na wo mubadwiri na ya pese ye de asami mu ntremu katra se de be ya bebia wo munya nru ye no wo bibia ebeka no na ja no otu no fo afa no ho adwene Honorable Clement Wilkinson Ga West Municipal Chief Executive Honorable Peter from Sydney if you are there we am ha
Mani am Joso, mpacho mo what say.
Adumo na won so
Na me adum ogoso hwe me so.
Jama ekwan no a ye tremu ntina enho akwanya se demolition ekose no won.
Mani am tia ye tiefo nyina. De o kan ye no kre. Say 2006 omanpenin ekofo emreso. Na Ghana Highways for ebeti asasi yantam mikasa asasi a those days na asasi ebeka ni say 90 meters ni mekanisa ya ton asasi feet no nto multiply 90 no e by miensa obehu number of feet a mekasi na omanpenin eye ekwa no from ofanko to nsawam oye hamienu na oye hamienu na nyamia dumo a omanpenin na do dankwa akufuado nimre so no wasi a year of road na yedi ofanko ani nsawam ekwan no eka ho a year 2020 ye ne sa no contractor ne baaso eno ma BCC kakra sata na ye sheda emo nkrofon kaye ni sa no ma no na contractor no no wadwuma wo baby mia bi nto okokoye eti 2022 na contractor na adwin se oba be na adwuma Ghana Highways any yewra minister amwakwata amunyina abaye yedi adwuma ne share contractor ne nsa yedi share contractor ne nsa no contractor no ema yeti ase minister ema yenso yeti ase se ekwa na omo ye no eye 10 lanes se upi ofanko na oba pokwase a eno ne 8 lanes higher 4 yewo 4 service lanes and yewo 4 speed lanes but if you pokwase na o konsa wamo a eno ne 10 lanes enti ho ko hia se abaya asase na oje to ho na nka ode be kwan maybe atwemu no a wantimi an use ni nyina no se sa me de ho ko hia enti ekwan no ni mfimfin ugina mfimfin a onifa so ne 45 meters na obenku senso 45 meters enti obu wa na wabaso no mini 45 meters no mini say nti ye ma contractor no to no boase omuti 1 month eye market ni na go what na be ya obi abehu say wo ba bi a wote no wo kwan no anatu ni kwan no ya mi adumo a ye wie sai exercise no ye di car information van akọ ekwan no ho up and down ema ya now so eno so ye wie mia no office and I'm say ekwan somehow wo me biemu dodo no anti no me tonsa fra wo mo kwan no nyina enipa ba be hia wo asam ya ne be no omudu be 700 ama yɛ do bia eno bia di nkomo say no ekwan no e ba beye yɛn pɛsi yɛbɛti the issue of enya leba no we ya kan bre ya tia bre yɛnyɛ kwan no yɛbɛyɛ yɛnyɛ kwan no yɛbɛyɛ but this time around no aban ne contractor no any abre 18 months na so mo de kwan no nti contractor no so on pɛso obedele kura nti omo kwan no nyina no munia omo ya we say yɛba bɛyɛ kwan ɛna over 45 meters no mu a asase na nkasa na wote so nya wodia aban amomo compensation 2006 etwem na aban yɛ kwan no a mienu no a edu mfimfini no a wogya asase ne kakra to nkyɛn no na nkɔfo ahyase san eton na nkɔfo ahyase san eton ama ɔmo tɔn kwan no ho nyinaa ɔmo atɔn na mo tɔn yɛ wo de matena so from 2006 ebesi nne na aban aba so ɔba bɛdi na ade a nkɔfo so ɔmo ntia akyere ne nyinaa mu kura no me as MC no maka kyerɛ me ni honorable akwata edi nkomo sɛ ewo mu sɛ aban a compensate ɔmo dada but yɛn hwɛ sɛ yɛbɛka bibi sɛ ebi a woman face yɛmmoa ɔmo ne yɛnyɛ kakra nti yɛsan bi ka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo submit ɔmo claims meka ne saa ne kyerɛ sɛ ɔnkrataa obi bi a ɔwɔ a kyerɛ sɛ ɛhɔ ne yɛ wo dia no fabra sɛbi mpɛ duasa aban ntimi mfa sika nhyɛ me bɔtɔm ɛma me mfa ngu me kaa ho ɛnkɔ rounds ɛwɔ kwan no ho nkyekyɛkyerɛ sika nti yɛno ɔmo adi nsa nkɔmmɔ wɔ nyinaa na ebinom ayɛ ɔmo adwene sɛ kwan no paa deɛ aban bɛyɛ deɛ ɛne ɛma so ndɛ ɛma so tena nyameɛnom nokura nie tamo na traffic wom na Peace FM UTV other stations ɔmo frɛ MC a na yɛn bisa o nti yɛbɛyɛ ne dɛn no ho mmuayɛ ɛna aba ɛnɛ yi sɛ kwan no yɛyɛ nti yɛbɛsrɛ obiara ɛne obiara ni ntɔkwa mo a bɛsi dan wɔ 45 meters no mu no mo ankasa mo hu sɛ 45 meters ni deɛ ɛyɛ aban deɛ nti ɔba bɛyɛ kwan no
honorable na ɛte sɛ dia ne yɛ wɔn a wɔn ho aka no yɛba compensation no so a finance mu kakra na baako mmienu bi wɔ hɔ a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbisa
but what you repeat question bi o
ɔdaroma na mebisa compensation no wɔn hyehyɛeɛ no finance mu a ɛho nsɛm te sɛ na baako mmienu bi a yɛnhyɛ wɔ a yɛbisa
aban compensate obi adada na ɔmo ti so sesia no ɛnyɛ ɔmo na aban compensate ɔmo aban compensate ɔmo a na asase ne ɔmo dia because those days ne nyɛ dan na esi so eti aban compensate ɔmo efi ofanko ha kosi nsawam a yɛwɔ edin ne wɔ ha the family names enti aban atɔ na asase ne da hɔ na obi wɔ hɔ a na ne dan no wɔ ɛkwan n'akyi aban yɛ ɛkwan ne wie ɔno gya space kakra wɔ hɔ no ɛna ɔno nso make sure sɛ ɔne yɛmɛsi abɛm because aban yɛ deɛ aka no asase no bi na aka nti compensation ne deɛ aban yi hyɛ da ɛnka sɛ ɔne ɔmo wɔ compensation foforɔ biom sɛ yɛbɛ compensate ɔmo na ɛnam ɔmo sɛ wɔn a ɔmo ti so sisi a no ɛnyɛ ɔmo na aban compensate ɔmo nti no yɛ try yɛ best sɛ wɔn a ɔmo abɛsi dan wɔ aban n'asase so a ɛnɛ ɔmo ni atutu aka ɔmo nsɛm no yɛn yɛbɛpɛ kwan papa so a yɛne yɛn mpanyinfoɔ ɛbɛkasa na biribi aka ɔmo nsa ɛno nti na yɛsɛ obia nsubmit ne claims menyina sɛ wobɛte mase a sɛbi sɛ wonni krataa biara wɔ dan no ho wonni paper biara wɔ dan no ho ɛdan no it might be sɛ ɛyɛ wo dea anaasɛ ɛnyɛ wo dea nti bɔ mmɔden no submit wo claims na wo submit claims no a yɛn nso yɛbɛhwɛ kwan yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛyɛ sɛ adwuma no
honorable na wei a wokeka ba ne sɛ yie na ebi ba amanneɛ ɛkyerɛ Peace FM sɛ previous compensation yɛ a wɔka ho asɛm yi no baby a mudwiri yɛ ebeduru yɛ no anka ne nanka wɔn mogya padeɛ no enim nanso wenu a nansen mu yɛ no ayama obi wɔ hɔ a previous compensation no wanka ho deɛ nanso so juri na yɛ juri no yɛ juri a ma bi a ne wɔ kakra bi na aka no ana bi a ne fie no empoma no ɛwɔ no kakra na yɛ juri ana bi a ne kitchen half na abam na yɛ juri wɔn mo saa no
minia sɛ ya market 45 meters obi a ne deɛ ne pro so bia no na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ new thing all together ɛno nti yɛama obi akwan bɛyɛ 4 months ago yɛka kyerɛ obi sɛ wobɛtumi afa value a ama value no ayɛ wo dan no ho adwuma ama wo na wasubmit wo claims no yɛka sɛ yi wokɔ Ghana highway sisi a nipa ɔma submit ɔmo claims ɔmo nnu 30 but nipa a omo pa no office ya omo che so more property o kwan so blue 700 and no tin na me dey make say account na say blue 45 meters ni so a fa o claims bra and na me so me nya so say e bi kura abro so ba bia se sia ye ti wo yi minim say abro 45 meters no eye Amasaman junction ho no abi a filling station bi ho no any Amasaman police station ho no eno no de interchange bi e ba ho enti ye GB aka ho omo no omo ye fresh people and omo de ye omo de no ho adwuma na omo maka ni na no mesre minim de oje compensation and na minim de wanje compensation enti bomo tia na submit to claims na fabra
we de mo mani adwuma na wo koi na obi besia na wo mo a wo mo nya asase wura no na nso magya pade yi ya dwuregu a wo kasa safo no wo mo fa claims imra na muntu nwa na mo no se we de ya pashe wo enche ana
pashe omo di ba pashe wa dem se be ne pashe ama omo na dia so di aba
ora we Peace FM dase Honorable Clement Wilkinson na municipal chief executive di Magan West one engineers ni police ni task force and one tisi mountain so a ofanko ekosi nsa wom kwantempo no aban pese wotrim ye na bagaya no wo mu magya pade ho aka ehwa na ma compensation na wachire ehun komo na ye boy enti se ye betra se wo claims bi a se de Honorable Kam na ma woto na fakọ na mpanifo ehwe ma ho
also for me the church pedie so munyamfo bright rekobro be dia to just say ehia se emma ya wotu bata kokopri yedie na ohia ene ebia amane binti ene wo mo ko behwa so na wiemu sakraye oni kuyekuani na afa kuane nko yie mano a na wo so ofiri baabi o wo kokope baabi foforo tena kokope bibi ye ebi so afiafia mu awuru kasama ye yedi tia wo mo ene ma wo mutu bata breadu si ehwani esisa ne ma nyina koso wo de asabi kotu ja e Gender and Migration Conference 2022 dear our yam Ghana and Jama atnaya watu din Ghana German Center for Job Migration and Reintegration ye but ayano aya 1 year obeye mobrowa e wa brabom esan sebinti ekwan ye befa so ebebo madodo no anso na woye ema ho no kyesem me kwa kope bibia ba bedi eno na wanhwe yi ane de wakopie baabi ensesa wokọ na utira anye ye de wakopie o ma bi so ma wakọ akodane akoa utira anye yi ane de nkrofo akofre ne yade ane atete sem bebre mu eno nti ehia sa asemi ye ka ne ne yie
women migrate for diverse reasons including gender-based violence and harassment. Such many of these women migrate in pursuit of work or educational opportunities and generally prospects of a better life for themselves and their families. Policies including gender-responsive policies would have to be carefully formulated to facilitate women's integration in the changing world of work.
Nipo say you're bright rekobro be osofa be de church pedie any munsensem so na senior national programs coordinator Ghanaian German Center no eye owura David Tete ono so e de we eneto so
ma bebre etu kwan mu kwa kwantuo mu esamba na yendwen ho se ne sebe a ebetumi aboa wo ma omotu kwan kwantuo de yenka se ye bone but to kwan papa so ene hia na ye nim se ye ma ya de bia omko Saudi ne Kuwait no nsem om de bebre no enye de na im se montwen na policy mbra se manu ko yijuma wo countries na we anya omunyafo ensan fa omo mreye ya hwe bebre so omo ba ne aje omo awo tata ne aboa omo amomo sansa omo brass aim ne se womo a omo society mu na omo ye underprivileged no ye mbo modin ane mboa
but to bonne de fanyam so betra hedu hia sika eyim ene de amaneboyi ebaye
na make say Ghana Economic Forum eguso na emra wamu awura edatoso mienu emu no empenifo wamu kasa wase baako aye chief executive officer of Ghana Commodities Exchange Madam Tusi Goka Ivory na wakasi odmede na se na we de wode to wamu ayu amochefa ewo emma yedie ne emma setena wamu nkanko enim se de yese aboagina mo okra wonya pianfo betumi aye nam kra ten kraman no sa na emma se yentwa wo manya na yenyi wo mumu na mom ye ma wo mo ensano nyuma eni sikasem ntete ye ne nimdie a ese efata na wɔn de bɔ wɔn so a ɛman so betumi aboa paa ama Ghana yɛn puntuo ne yɛn kanko no abam sɛdeɛ yɛpɛ no sɛdeɛ sɛ na ɛfata maame tusi ɛkasa wase no wɔse sɛ wɔwie a abanya kɔ abanya ba obi ayi na fam die sɛ wɔbɛma mma nyina so ama wɔmatumi apema kɔnkan nanso so yɛyɛ bidie dodo no ana aka wɔse yɛ nti wɔsrɛ sɛ ɛma yɛ nte na yɛnkɔ so amoa ɛma yɛn no sɛ nhwehwɛmu kakra de ne di sɛ ɛma ɔha mu kyekyɛmu aduosia num 65% ɛna sɛ wɔn mo pɛmmoa ɛde afiri baabi a wɔn mu hia mmoa na wɔn de gyina wɔn naso ɛde ayɛ biribi aboa efie ebusua ne ɔman no a wɔn mu nya ɛsa no wɔn ani atoto ato wɔn nsɛm na pinua no wɔn lose hope na wɔn apa aba ne sɛnti na wɔsrɛ sɛ wɔn ni na ayɛ ɔman mu ni na asɛdeɛ ne asedie sɛ ɛmoa bia no ɛman hia na wɔn de aboa wɔn no so na wɔn gyina brane aboa mpuntuo wɔ ebusua aware ne ɔman ni mu no yɛmfa nom wɔn.
It's a small business, mind you, but her business has grown tenfold. The policy was not designed for women, this access to finance, for example, this going to a bank to get a loan on the back of your commodity. It's for men and women, but the point is that it was not close to women and she took advantage of it. She said, okay, this is something that can help me, I'm going to go for it. And she's done that and she's building her business. So the policies may not necessarily be female-oriented, but as long as they're open to men and women are given the opportunity to do something, they will do it, and they can drive business, and they can contribute significantly to the country's economy.
Edward Sena, chairperson, Adema Agribusiness Association of the Association of Ghana Industries, Fatima Ali Muhammad, Wakasa. Na nkasa yemu na wanda no wakasa dia fa kwan ye befa so aboa ama enuane abusu chat atakanapaya yenya biedie ne abon ho ban ye de amada ache ye no say aban amambo nje say planting for food and jobs any implications for economic growth and was say said the kakawura ne ho a e matiri emfuta srecha homa no sa na financial sector no titru banks ene wo mo a sikasem e wo mamu kuta wo mo no womo akra ma agriculture enyini entumpon esa wo pemu afiri wa bra wo bebre no.
At the end of the day, a bank is going to do what a bank needs to do in terms of its due diligence approaches, and that's because that is the setup for it. But it's unfortunate when you do know that, I mean, you have players that come in, international organizations, different foundations, all that, trying to see in their own little way how they can help different sectors, and most of them are focusing on women and youth. These foundations, these organizations, this international development funders cannot directly give funds to whoever they choose or pick in terms of the project, so it must be channeled through banks. Unfortunately, as it gets to that level, we have seen situations where banks are not giving out those funds because they are also doing their own vetting.
Fatima Ali Mohammed, or chairperson of the Agribusiness Association of the Association of Ghana Industries.
A piece of from Tabraka Sebo, Yahumeswaba.
Peace FM. So wakoma ho hyehyɛ ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a ɛde ne sɛ woyɛ na sɛ woyam so atim so
wo be pack na farmer Martin's liver salt akira kwan entem ahwie nsu agu glass mu ate Martin's liver salt no ba ko no na wo de agum
wo be hu sɛ ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonumu a ho beto nemum edi na anu na ho ntɔ wo a ko hu doctor.
Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knobs.
Yadasi, Yadaka Sebone call Dada Sitnemo Brunese lifestyle, said the Sibu Ebra. Now what you chemuno, ya shed ye ma ye, Sabaya Sabe, one by ye, and also one nemu, a betche ne brebia, a bear se or bebunu and abofra edie. Na die abubo boso ni bi omanfo kire omadwen so omaye bie se omonye enne ne fa ye drunom se enema bebre ana kwan bebre so ene mafa edi siesie sebe wona hemfie emu baako se yedi ensuo ene enuoma nkaye ehohoro ya nem no obroni efre no dochin adokota fo de ubuso mo a ombeka se dabi enye nanso sɛ woyi mmaa enum egyina hɔ no mo a setie bie mu baako de waye bida o kan ba ka cho sɛ ɔbaa bɔ na nan mu nsuo de efiri tete mmaa yɛ di fifie dunum kokosi efie aduanan enan ɛyɛ sɛ o yɛ atata nsuo so ɛyɛ akwaha kakra ɛyɛ ahohoro baabi na efie antena hɔ na ɛna bɛboa ma ahonidie pa akɔso yɛ bisa mmaa ne sɛ saa asɛmi wɔn tie ne de efitiemufo kan fikyire hɔ enya doctor for ba de sɛ be ya ahohoro ebasa ensayare empemu nsayare ahodoɔ enya de a obenya bie ebi so wo ya na abenya na ɔmo keka ne nyinaa bomu a ɔmo gye ne sɛn ɛma yɛ ana ɔmo nye
enye se wase me de nunu se kanchen ene nso ɔhye ɔho no we bie engine mu no akoto ɔde egugu mu fa no siesie mu fa so ɔho
eno amiso me fa bibia yesi bajana me subi adam mu se maseke ka me no me nkoto ade odrasto me nnu mo adro me isu omota if you hot one no na me de nchin adanchi ni bia gu na ma tena so me tena so ye na dru kakra na ma sa de awohye wo 30 minutes in 30 minutes 1 second no ma ye flee mo honya me hwe biom entimi de nsuo na me use me fa hwe nye ba me tia ka hye me nua ma no se obetie mi a nsuo ye the best e ho keka wa fa adanchin any hot water na ntimi use na de agum tena so ntutuo na e ba no be fa wase no wi a na wo sa de awohye wo obeye wo ke dance obe use bi de ahye wase na onya side effect ende de metimi akan
me so share any nchine na me de romance and I say sometimes okay come na ma atena so that's all
me de me so share na me de nchine egum eto bi comment na so to am bitna bucket ne so that I say na vapor no eruamase that I sent me we are me use ekrobewu de use from tete na na mu na use ekrobewu na me da side aye mase na ye de o mase bia na epi ato me pad ni na me use
me mase de me mfa bibia sa honhoro eno ani nsuo keke tio nko a de hia ni so be oba de ukọ adware a be ma nsuo no ados no ahohoro wase na wase aye fan eno ano no me use bibia biem
nsuo keke na me de horo obe mo bi say unimu udi bibi ko ora chemicals enye masa udi bibi be ebe ora enye ntimire me mfa hwe mi di nsuo na ya horo mase mi mfa dro bia horo mase
wei ayema no womo anu mu asem Erica Eifa ene Abdullahi Dasmani ene dia mane boy baye
Am Africa kase bonisi na nyama wo mo de hihye ho yi die hwe awe aye nru 2023 wo mo de bomb kura be hye ho bronye anya mo aso bi di knockout be hye ho nyama ma ja de hye ho
enema be so ma uti o mo no
na sister yi se wo di okuma da kuro aboniki eno ade be hye ho wo be pia ma nko ko so patri kotom hey ade ba ko pe de bia di we so na hey anya mo fa parazon and scrubbing brush akasa hey I mean body is slightly used me kasa krabi ube so wan ya se o tese koto obowa ube sala pa so do power o stereo speaker you to sala ube ti say yesu wa mo bro am Africa when na tintin bia ka mudi we na nya edwaye papa no mumfa nwu parazum na afi de mo nane no mo na ne ho mete hey to grab what you say nam san nyame boni pa bia mu pa o mo mpene se o me to grab what you say o mo mpene me dey say we as a Roman a grassy Roman adoma yanka wo hwe ne nam wasa obi yanka ne hwe yemfa hwe nkwohye ho oh arade atete sembe nkra ni we dabia bi di enema sese wa ma atie gusa pana rubber
Peace FM.
As I want ye free in cutting quem. I have bottles.
Peace FM.
Mama Africa with you. Sure, I feel for it. I feel for it. I feel for it. I don't want to to grab it. I feel for it.
Jerusalem Baba. Suma ho. Insuma yen.
I don't want to hear the kingdom of
Insuma yen. Insuma yen.
Israel for more Muslim.
When you may see in Suma yen. I was not forecasting.
Near the dancing, near the Gunsium. I feel Uzbekistan, Jinina, Uzbekistan, and Azerbaijan.
I can kind for Motsi and Ken. Me. Nana ya couldn't do, and
where are we dancing? And you two are your data sort. Come to be good some day go.
Boarding.
Peace FM.
Once I have Barry.
Boarding, or for boarding.
I have Barry.
And I'm a file to Moody boarding your call.
Or Pebre Kebab.
I was a fucking kind for Motsi and Ken.
Kwame.
My bomb did that. Yeah, that's a sorry. I had MTN as what the 4G plus about internet fastest connectivity dear. We hear MTN Tabonets near no choose udem cry. Susie about center the CB men aba Obama Ojon so I may ye become what yaw. Ama Obama yes ni trust se wabo 69. We hear CB men capsules. Obapa we hear CB women. CB women and we hear. Na de beya aboa bi ne se fichikrom yawo enkabone aba obabi ana white ejeje wonom eye capsules o memene na ba bi asinto no onipaduam akwakosie ne kama na hwa ye yopo kama sade wo pe na enka na firi ho no so enya nkabone na ye hwa na ye kama sade wo pe ye de sibi soap ye pedicure eboam ye yi enantiri me ye fefefe na wate ompabo ya tumu na akure e wo pharmacy chemical and herbal stores 0247 111671 and 0246 578750. Ye cry this way chocolate drink. Cocoa son faso kind. A radio original uya kanwa. Any sushi. Yadamunya say emamumo anything.
So penny day, sampani a futu sam. Already you non cosuna, be seven. So penny day, sampani a futu sam. Already you non cosuna, be seven.